So for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Alex. I am the owner of the Grind Body Shop and creator of Grind Babe, which is a brand for women who grind in the gym, in business, and in life. So with my husband who owns the Social Vibe, a production company which did all this for us, the lighting, the music, we have decided to come together and collaborate and create these events for everybody because we've been so blessed, so we want to give back as best as we can, and this is how we do it. So with that being said, we are all here for the first ever Shift event, and I have a confession that I want to tell you guys. And as with confessions are really hard to admit, but I'm going to confess to you guys that I lie to my kids. And I know we're not supposed to lie. Okay, I know it's wrong. But when they're knocking on your door and they're like, Mom, Dad, what are you guys doing? We're like, we're napping. There's certain lies that we tell people to secure ourselves and what we want to protect. But those lies become truths for others. And so we carry lots of truths that people have given us. So Shift was created to help us learn to stop hiding in these false truths that people have created for us. So I'm going to tell you guys a story. A few weeks ago, my son turned 10, my oldest, and we decided to go to Universal Studios. And we're like, okay, it's cool. They've never been, and I hadn't been in a long time, so we decided to go. My oldest is a roller coaster junkie like his mom. Woo! But my youngest is like his dad and is terrified. So there's two parts to Universal Studios. There's a high part where it's kind of like a kid area. And then you go down these escalators and it's more like the adult area, like higher speed roller coasters, scarier rides. So we were there half the day and we were on, the top half, and my kids did great. They loved the roller coasters that were on the top half. My youngest son was, getting brave and enjoying himself. Well, we go down the escalators, and the first ride that we see is the Mummy. And so if you guys have never been on the Mummy, it is probably second scariest ride at Universal Studios. But when you walk in, there's a sign over the entrance, and it says, caution, high-speed roller coaster. And so we decided to go as a family, so my mom was there with us. It was my husband, myself, our two kids, and my mom. Well, my mom has a fear of roller coasters in general, along with a lot of other things. And so she reads the sign out loud, but she reads it, caution, high-speed roller coaster. So my son turns, and he's like, I don't think I want to do this. So my mom is like, I'm out. See you later. I will see you at the end. And my youngest, who's, got his bravery going with the first couple rides, decided he was no longer brave and he wanted to walk out with my mom. So here I am, and I'm like, no, you don't know what's at the end. You don't know what to expect because you've never experienced it. I think you should experience it and choose for yourself. So he, with a lot of hesitation, decides, okay, Mom, I'll go. So we get on the ride, and I can see his body demeanor change. He's in fight or flight mode, and he definitely wants to fly. He was like, but there's nowhere to go because we're already in that roller coaster, so he's stuck, okay? And so he sits with me, they pull it down, and he scoots over, and he's okay. Well, when the Mummy ride takes off, it takes off kind of slow. So he's like, okay. But then it hits 100 real quick. And I just see him scoot over, grab my arm, tuck his head, and he's pulling through it, right? He's like, I got this, I'm good. Like he's, you can see that he's fighting himself in his head. But he's scared, and he's tucking his eyes in my arm. Well, on the Mummy ride, you hit a dead end, and you stop. And then it goes in reverse in the same speed. So you're going 100 miles per hour backwards. He starts to cry. And so here I am telling him, it's okay, you got this. He's not listening because when you're in that mood, you hear nothing. You hear nothing but your heart racing, and you hear nothing but I'm scared. So the ride comes to an end. We get off, and my youngest is crying, full flood tears. And like the Grinch of a mother I am with no heart, I tell my son, why are you crying? That was so scary, Mom. And I say, it was, huh? I go, but did you finish? Yeah. I go, wow, that's amazing. So you're telling me that you just conquered a fear. And he was just like, yeah. I said, wow, you're so brave. So he stands up a little taller. His tears stop flooding through, and he's like, I am, Mom. I go, I know you are, baby. You see what happens when you conquer fear? Imagine you conquered this fear. What else can you conquer? So with this story, what I did for my son was I changed his truth. At the beginning, he believed because somebody else believed that they were scared, that he was going to be scared. And sure, he was right. But he also thought he wouldn't be able to get through it because somebody else couldn't get through it. And he was wrong. And that's where these false truths come into play. We allow the outside sources to dictate how we feel and what we're capable of. We take on inherited beliefs from our parents, from our friends, and we make them our own. So then we start to tell ourselves these stories of, I can't do a burpee. I can't do a push-up. I can't do X, Y, and Z. But you have yet to get on the roller coaster and even see if it's possible for you to get through it. You just decided that you saw the caution sign and turned around and left. So you've never, ever really, truly been able to see your true potential or what you're really made of. So today with Shift, we're going to make that shift. Okay? And there's lots of ways that you can shift what you're thinking and how you're feeling. And in both of mine and my husband's professions, we do just that. I do it through movement, and he does it through music. Have you ever been to a place, a wedding, and you hear a song, and it takes you back to 1999, and you're like, woo, yes, I remember this in middle school. You know, that's a feeling. College, aging some people here. But, you know, it takes you back to a moment in time. That moment in time creates a feeling for you, and that feeling creates your belief of what that song has. With movement, have you ever been in such a pissed off mood where you're just like, oh, I can't stand this person? And then you go for a run or you work out, and all of a sudden, like, who cares? It's cool. It is what it is, right? These are ways that you can utilize to shift how you're feeling. You don't have to stay where you are or in the beliefs that you have right now. These are beliefs that were created from our past. And if we continue to stay in these beliefs, we actually continue to stay in our past. So I want you guys to learn to shift and shift forward, to stop hiding in false truths that you've created from your past and transform and grow forward. So are you guys ready to shift? Woo! Yes. All right. So I have some people to introduce to you before we get started with our workout. They are going to be helping me with modifications. So please welcome Gisela and Maggie. Go ahead and stand up.
This is how we do it.
All right, ladies. And then I want you guys to give a big round of applause to all the Grind Babes who are here today. So if you are part of the Grind Body Shop, please stand up. So these are women that have been making a shift on a regular basis. For those of you that are here, please welcome. I'm so excited to have you guys. And today you guys are honorary Grind Babes, so stand up with us. Because being here today means that you're ready to make that shift. Being here today means that you're ready to move forward into your future. And so we are no longer staying in our past. We are making the shift into our new beginning. So go ahead and come forward, Maggie and Gisela. We're going to get started with our warm-up, ladies. So I hope you're ready for a kick-ass workout.